He's really good.
Yo, what is up? The Guys Night podcast is back for the closing bell of the election in 2024. As it stands right now, things are looking really good. So we're gonna give you a quick update, let you know where things stand. Dave, you got that pulled up?
Yeah. Whoa. So you threw a computer at me that one time.
Spilled fucking whiskey on me and everything.
Oh my goodness.
Party pal. All right, let's go.
Well, yeah. Right now, looks like Trump's got 207 of the Electoral College. Kamala's got 91. There's a lot of
New York and California both aren't called yet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. California's not even reporting anything. I mean, as of right now, it's coming up on 8 o'clock in California. So the entire western seaboard has not been called any of it yet. But there's definitely some close races going on here. I'm really excited to see that Trump's got like a 2.4% lead in Pennsylvania, and they're reporting like 66% in. So that looks
Still
really
a small
promising.
Margin, only 110,000 votes. I mean, it sounds like a lot, but it's not.
Nope.
Where else we got? Let's go look at Virginia real quick. I know it's showing blue right now, but it's been close.
Yeah, that one's been close. 2 points, and yeah, that one's going to be a nail biter. They've got 77% reported.
Yeah.
I think Georgia's in the bag. They've got almost 90% in. They haven't completely called it. It's still showing pink, but
I just want to say thank you to Chase Oliver and Jill Stein for taking up 33,000 votes that could have went the other direction.
Yeah. Good job.
Good job, people voting for the Libertarian and the Green Party. But you got to figure if there's 10% of the votes still out there, you're still looking at 500,000 votes out there that could change this whole election real quick.
Indeed.
What's North Carolina sitting at? They got to be getting close to calling that one.
So you have 85%, and looks like it's about a 3-point race right there.
Yeah, so that's looking really good for us because even if they finish out 50-50, it's going to look good. Arizona, it's getting close.
It's close. They got half the votes in.
Yeah.
And keep seeing New Mexico flip flop, which now it looks like it just flopped significantly here. That one took that's like a 7-point jump in the last 20 minutes. They now have 69% of their vote in. So
and what do we got up north? How's Wisconsin and Michigan looking? Is that Minnesota? 9% of the vote in Minnesota. They literally closed their polls almost 4 hours ago, and they've got less than 10% of the votes in. They're going to stop counting if Trump's lead gets any bigger.
I think so. They're waiting on George Floyd to come and vote.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Sorry.
Wisconsin.
All right. So Wisconsin, very, very close.
So much time left in that one.
Yeah.
Look at all the other parties involved in that one, though.
How's Michigan look?
Look, can you believe that? 10,000 votes to Kennedy, so they didn't get him off the ballot.
Nope.
No, they did it on purpose. You know that.
That's 10,000 votes, even if they would have went 50-50. I mean, but still, like, yikes. In the fucking Green Party.
Yep. In the Justice for All party down there.
Yeah.
Cornell West.
Well, we'll see what happens.
So Michigan right now is leaning toward Kamala by 5 points, but Michigan, I mean, shoot, they're in our time zone here, and they only have 28% reporting. Like, what are they doing up there?
Yeah, like that's insane. And the fact that there's that big of a lead, even with only 25% of the vote in, is fucking nuts. But
yeah,
we'll see what happens there. Ohio's finished up for the most part, 88% in. Well done, Ohio, with over 500,000 vote lead.
Whoop whoop.
Where's PA sitting at? I know we touched on them.
Yeah,
that is a close race. I mean, essentially, really, one of two things could happen, and this could be over. I mean, you can get North Carolina and PA to finish up, and this could be the end of the race, right? Because what's he sitting at right now? 207. So PA, North Carolina, and Georgia, you're talking about 35, 46 votes right there alone. Arizona.
You got
I mean,
Alaska with what, 3?
and then you still haven't called Nebraska yet. You haven't called Alaska yet.
Or Idaho.
Yeah.
They haven't called Idaho yet.
Nope.
I guess Idaho hasn't even started collecting votes yet.
Nope.
The West Coast be sleeping.
They are.
It's 11 o'clock, so their polls are closed.
Well, it's 11 o'clock here, but
Yeah,
it's
8
only
o'clock.
8
What time
o'clock.
was did they close at 8?
I think they close at 9.
Hmm.
Might want to double check that. I could have swore last time they started pulling in at like midnight is when you started seeing the results from those.
Yeah. Well, we're going to get to a point here, assuming that, there's no fuckery in Pennsylvania.
They actually closed in 5 minutes. California, Idaho, Washington, Oregon closed at 11 o'clock.
Okay.
Hawaii closed at midnight. Alaska at 1.
Our time.
Yeah.
Eastern time.
Yeah. We still got some time left.
I mean, not to say that the race would just be decided and over, but I mean, if we finished exactly like the map looks, because we know that Washington, Oregon, Cali, and Hawaii will all be blue. Alaska should be red.
Idaho.
Not necessarily. Hawaii. Come on, we got Tulsi.
No, that
Make
could
something happen, Hawaii.
Yeah, that could potentially be in play.
Aloha. Put that aloha spirit into that freaking Donald Trump ballot box.
Yep. Where were we at with Virginia? That one was bouncing back and forth. So
she had a 5-point lead, didn't she? Now,
yeah. That's not that much. 2 points.
2 points
and 77%. So that one could be a nail biter down to the end. But if we finish now with kept this lead in Pennsylvania, North Carolina, Georgia, and Wisconsin, that's a win. That's a win for Trump right there.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be surprising to see him continue this pace, but right now he's got a 6 million vote lead on the popular vote. It's kind of impressive, but obviously New York. What's New York sitting at? What percentage of their votes are in?
80%.
Oh wow, that was fast.
Yeah.
So I mean, California will affect that quite a bit, but it's really impressive to see that he's maintaining this.
Yeah, you're going to see a big jump because the population there, obviously.
Yeah, for sure.
Wasn't Maine a little bit red before? Like
it was, but I mean, even right now, 16th. The thing about Maine is that it's extremely. If any of you guys ever been to Maine?
Yeah.
So it's extremely rural. Like you have 2 major towns, and then it takes you 4 hours to get anywhere there. Like, and most towns don't even have grocery stores, so they'll be collecting votes probably till 2028.
I just wonder what the hell is going on.
I've been to this point right here in Maine. If you see where that cursor is up at the top there.
I don't even know what's up there. I've been to Lewiston. That's about as far up as I've gone.
Lewiston's cool town.
Sorry, little spot.
Yeah.
You guys need to check out the Upper Peninsula of Michigan.
I've been up there.
Yeah, I know. I was
UP is
actually supposed to go there this year to do some riding, and I never made the trip, and I kind of regret it.
The Yoop.
Yeah.
Stay away from Marquette.
That's where the girls' college is, right?
So liberal.
Yeah. Oh, all of the college towns up there are.
Yeah.
Well, we were scheduled to have our rally in Marquette.
Yeah.
For Trump, and when we got there, they canceled it because of COVID the day before, so they had to move it to that airstrip.
Oh, that's right. I remember that. Yeah.
They canceled it the night before.
Yep.
So,
yeah, a couple of my good buddies went to Michigan Tech, and so I've been up there a few times, and was just up there 2 summers ago for a bachelor party. Was in Houghton, went all the way up to Copper Point, and saw the Northern Lights while I was up there and everything. Like, unbelievable. It's beautiful up there.
It's gorgeous, man.
Yeah, I want to go up there and ride the sand dunes at the side by side, but I also want to do Picture Rock. Like, you always see Picture Rock. I want to get the kayak in the water. I didn't get the kayak in the water once since I bought it, but it was a great deal.
Yeah, it looks great hanging in your garage too.
Yeah, it looks awesome up there, man.
It's very outdoorsy.
Yeah, very, very. Dude, here's the thing. So I knew I wanted that wilderness kayak as a 2-seater, but it was like had a fishing hole in it, so I could put my fish in there. Had a cooler in there, a bunch of dry storage. Like, I want this thing, but it was like $1,500. But I put it in my Amazon cart, like save for later. I was like, whatever, Amazon. I tried to buy it off their website, but it was like $100 more. So like one day you ever get those notifications like something in your cart's on sale, and I was like, oh sure, let me take a look. And it was like $746 and it could be there in 2 days. And I was like, first of all, my first thought was, what the fuck am I gonna do with this until it gets here? And the second thought was like, I can't pass up a deal like that. These things are selling used on Facebook for like $1,200.
Got him.
So I bought it, and then I had to buy the $27 rig to fucking store it up in my fucking ceiling. But once I get the garage built this month, like I'll be able to get it down easier, put the trailer in there, and I have to worry about farting around and moving a bunch of shit out of the way. At least that's what I tell myself.
All right, boys. That's where I get off.
All right, brother.
Glad you joined us.
Yeah, of course.
Nice meeting you, man.
Nice meeting you too. Okay, not sure.
Yeah, I'll be down here in enough time.
Yeah.
Take it easy, Brad. Have a good night, man.
Later, man.
Keep your eyes peeled. It's a red wave covering the United States, one state at a time. I'm really fucking surprised. Like, I don't remember waiting this long for results as a kid.
I feel like we're waiting. We feel like we're waiting longer because we're sitting here watching it and talking about it.
It's not a big surprise, but Fox called Idaho for Trump.
There you go.
They've, of course, already called Washington, Oregon, and California for
course.
Kamala.
That's not even a competition.
No.
They can just go ahead and throw Hawaii in there too.
No, do not throw Hawaii in there. I'm telling you, the people of Hawaii are pissed. Their fucking towns got destroyed. They got no aid. They got no help. The last 4 years, nothing good has happened for them. And Tulsi Gabbard, they love her, and she's fucking on Team Trump. I think that Hawaii could be an upset.
Could be.
It could be. I don't think it's gonna matter at that point, but it could very well be.
How much is that bottle of bourbon you got there?
I don't know. Why?
If Tulsi, if Trump takes Hawaii, I'll buy another bottle of it.
All right, it's not that expensive. I think
Not
it's
good
like
because I'm broke.
$30 or $40. Yeah, it's good shit though.
It was good.
I bought it in Michigan actually. I drank it. I thought that was the. I had 2 bottles. One bottle I got when I was visiting my buddy, and
Liquor stores in Michigan, the party stores are legit.
yeah, I got that. I don't even remember where I got that at. Yeah, it was like one of those little.
Too.
They're everywhere. You can buy whatever you want anywhere. Go to the gas station and buy Jack Daniels. It's fucking sweet.
Have you tried the blackened whiskey? It's Metallica's whiskey.
Yeah.
They actually age it in like these casks, and they play Metallica music. I guess the vibrations from the music make the whiskey age differently.
What? Hey, everybody's got a stick.
I'm gonna buy it because our buddies up here at Cleveland Whiskey, they don't use Metallica, they don't use music, but they use like a forced aging process or an engineered aging process where they basically take the bourbon and they pressurize it and force it through like wood chips to simulate the pressure of sitting in a barrel. So
Okay.
I would. Yeah, I wasn't even aware Metallica had it. I'm a little disappointed. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find a bottle of that for sure.
It's
Give
good.
it a try.
I couldn't find it anywhere. I found it when I was in New Jersey.
You know, it's funny. It's one of those things as you get older, you're like, oh, I like drinking bourbon all of a sudden.
And
Like if you would have
cigars.
asked me to drink, I smoke the shit out of cigars. In fact, I'm gonna fucking light one tonight if Trump wins before we call this a fucking game. But
Well, we
Pappy
got
Van Winkle, Pappy Van Winkle cigars, dude, so fucking good.
Have you ever had Pappy Van Winkle itself?
No,
Neither have I.
that's why I get the cigars.
yeah, those average like 25 grand a bottle for
Yeah, right.
I
for
heard
the
there's, like, a
legit
cheaper
ones.
version there.
Okay, so $5
called
grand a
Pappy.
bottle.
Yeah,
Pappy
like
Light.
$200 or something like that.
So every time I buy these cigars, like the box is like for like 10 cigars, like $170. But compared to the local fucking cigar shop where they sell them for 35, it's a deal. Anyhow, every time I buy them, I get 3 entries into a lottery for a
To win a bottle.
Yeah, and this is like the third box of these. Still not.
So
one.
you're saying there's a chance.
Still not one, but the good news is I think I have like 12 or 15 what's it called in their total. So hopefully they pull me soon.
Have you tried Hooten and Young? So you know who Jack Carr is, right?
Jack Carr, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Ryder.
Jack Carr. They made a Jack Carr edition Hooten and Young whiskey. So supposedly It's really good. It's like $135 for this bottle. And then they also have their own cigars too, and all their cigars are named after special forces operations that took place.
Oh, I have heard that actually. It
Yeah.
was on Rogan. He was talking about that at one point in time.
Yeah, check them out.
Yeah. Yeah, like the something about the dirt or something
Yeah, they
from
get the
all
dirt
the
from the battlefield. Yeah.
yeah, it's used in all the rappers or something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I'll have to try that. You're a huge Jack Carr fan, aren't you?
Big Jack Carr fan.
I see your posts all the time. Have you met him a couple times?
Twice.
Yeah.
Twice. I go to book signings. I'm kind of a geek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Like I've driven all over the country to see Eric Church fucking play live. So.
Okay. I'm
Don't
gonna find
tell
you for that
me.
later.
So right now for Minnesota, I mean, still early, but because the CNN showing 12% but Trump is up almost 100,000 votes
Holy
there
shit.
right now. So 30
With only 12% of the
with
vote
only
in?
12%
Where is that
in
at?
Minnesota, and
Maybe no balls walls didn't help him out much.
right, and then similar. Fox is showing similar numbers there, but their polls are closed, so they're either counting or
Cheating.
cheating.
They're cheating. Fuck you,
Fucking
Minnesota.
cheaters.
What did you say Minnesota was at? What percent was in?
12%.
What's California at? Just out of curiosity.
Well, oh, so they did actually put some numbers up there. They weren't
Yeah.
up there a minute. They got 4% in, but
Yeah, look how many votes that is, though.
yeah, it's big. Yeah, I mean, pretty close. I mean, it's only four. That's actually pretty close.
I mean, but it's so early. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, that's your rural counties for
Yeah.
sure. What's Oregon looking like? That's actually a closer one, or not? 20-point lead.
I'm good. I got my
Fuck
bottle.
you, Oregon.
Thanks, man.
40% in. I'm good.
Yeah,
Thank
I'll
you.
take them. Thanks, bud. 20
I'm good.
fucking point lead. Fuck you, Oregon. You know what you're talking about. I take back all the good things I said about your blasted state. Philadelphia Commission's Office and Elections Warehouse. What are they doing? Why do they look so sketchy? That's what Crowder's saying right now. He's like, it looks so sketchy. Hey, buddy, I got the ballots. Let me in. All right, you got a point yet, or do we have what's the updated score?
Pennsylvania,
God,
it's almost a 200,000 vote spread.
Wow.
72%
Oh my
in. So
gosh.
Trump's up.
Oh, don't let him cheat. Don't let him cheat.
Thought I got wood for a second. That was a false boner.
False boners are the
Just a
worst.
slow dance, chubby.
Yeah.
Yep.
Happens when you get older.
214 to 179.
Never waste one.
They
They
trick
make
you.
it look so
They trick you.
close.
A little tingle and then nothing.
Oh, they called Washington too. It's funny. Washington wasn't even reporting 5 seconds ago.
That's crazy.
214, 179. Is that what you got?
Yeah.
I'm showing all the northern states as red right now. This is insane.
Whoa.
I mean, I know it's early in Michigan.
Wisconsin just jumped to Trump.
Wait, Michigan. Donald Trump just took a 4-point lead in Michigan.
Well, he just took a lead in Wisconsin. Wisconsin
3-point
with
lead.
61% of the vote in's got a 2-point lead.
I got 62% of the vote in.
At Michigan, let's see. That's with CNN. Let's see what Fox is showing.
Michigan, 29% reporting. He's got a 4-point lead.
Yep. Fox shows it is
Five.
almost a 5-point lead.
Yeah. Minnesota.
Let's go.
Dude, Minnesota.
Let's hope
I know.
that's all the big cities.
It's
are
only
done now.
12%, but he's got a 60 fucking to 37.
Yep.
That's insane. I mean, the thing is, like, we don't know how these actually get reported.
Well, hold on now. Washington is showing Trump
What?
with 1% of the vote in. Trump is up by 9,000 votes.
I got
Oh, wait, hold on. 30,000 votes now. Oh, things are moving.
I got 10% of the vote in, and he's down by 6,000.
What would you
votes.
say?
Damn
if
it.
you took
I like this result better. Let's go with this one.
What's that?
What would you say if you took Washington?
Oh my God.
The world would be forever.
Yeah.
That would be amazing. That would be truly amazing if Trump took Washington for sure.
I mean, if we had a media that actually reported the news, he probably would.
It's maybe not. There's a saying that's vote blue no matter who, and a lot of people still fall for that philosophy, and that's the case is what it is. Here's the thing though, like, because I don't want to be that guy that votes Republican the rest of my life. So I hope they get their shit together. Because I don't consider myself a Republican. I'm registered as a Republican, but I'm not a Republican. I'm fucking not a Democrat. Like, I like to look fucking people in the eye and like get facts. I want to hear common sense. I want to hear a conversation about things that could actually change. I want to see people that actually look like they're gonna make change.
Well,
and I we'll see.
Just today, I contemplated voting for Dennis Kucinich over Max Miller. Because Dennis Kucinich, back when my grandfather was trying to get his VA benefits, he was having a hard time going to the VA. Dennis Kucinich, he called up Dennis Kucinich's office, and Dennis Kucinich made the calls for him, made it happen.
Yeah.
So I have this respect and love for Dennis Kucinich for doing that for my family.
So why didn't you vote for him?
I looked at I agreed with him on almost everything except for his Second Amendment stance. In 2018, he called for a statewide ban on assault weapons like AR-15s and stuff like that. So-called assault weapons. We put the parentheses around that.
Well, I mean,
But
yeah.
that alone
one
was
man's
enough.
assault rifle or weapon is another man's 9mm handgun.
So that alone was enough of a reason for me not to vote for him. But hey, he's all for no more new wars, free speech, making America healthy again, all that kind of stuff. But I cannot vote for somebody that's going to go against my Second Amendment right now.
Yeah.
So that right there was the nail in his coffin when we could not vote for him.
Lester, you're getting quiet over there. What's on your mind, my guy? How many of those whiskeys are you in along with those?
I've had 3 glasses.
Oh, that's why you're quiet.
He's thinking about dressing as Gambit.
Thought about it. Nah.
Never gonna live that down.
No, I'm not.
So just
But I'm not
switching
ashamed of it.
switching gears a little bit to the House race. As of right now, 160 Republicans, 107 Democrats. So the House race is looking pretty good.
Wow, yeah. But you still got the whole West Coast.
Yep.
Changes everything.
How's
You know
that
what?
Ted Cruz going?
I think he's got that cinched.
Yeah.
He's up by like 6.
Ted Cruz was never in doubt. I don't
What
think.
about Bernie Moreno?
He's still up too.
Yeah,
So I
good.
think that's pretty
That's
well called.
I think.
They still show it open, but yeah, he's
Oh,
it's
strong.
200,000 vote lead with. So yeah, I think he's going to be all
88%
right.
of the vote in.
Yeah.
So you're talking about there's 400,000 votes out there. It'd have to go all towards fucking what's his name again? Wow, Sherrod Brown. Sherrod Brown's been a fixture in the
Like 30
Ohio
years.
politics.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bye.
but here's where that just goes to show you. I don't even know necessarily which one's going to do better. I just want Trump to have the power if he's in the seat to be able to make change. Voted down ballot first time in my life. 40 years old, first time I voted down ballot, everything red. Didn't even give a fuck.
That's not the first time I've done it. I've done that a lot.
Oh, really?
But here's the thing, too,
I'm
like-
not. I'll withstand from voting. That's something my wife and I talked about. She's like, "Why do you vote for one versus the other?" And I was like, "Yeah, I guess I just not vote for that if I don't really believe in either of them."
Well, there's some like even in this election, there's two candidates for like school board, and I'm like, I don't know who the fuck either of these people are. I'm not voting at all.
Yeah,
Like because if I don't know you or know anything about you, I'm not gonna tip my hand for either side.
Sure.
But like I knew enough about like Bernie Moreno and Max Miller that I voted for them.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about Bernie Moreno. I guess we'll see. But that's because I'm a car guy from Ohio and I know how fucking he ran his business. So
Yeah, I heard about all that stuff with him. I don't know what's true, and I didn't really look into it.
yeah. Georgia? They call Georgia?
Georgia.
Georgia.
I mean, it's 90% in, and Trump's got like a 2.5 lead.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
So that's got to be in the bag at this point.
Once it gets to 92%, if he still maintains that, because he's got, what is that, roughly 160,000 votes. There's 280 out there still. So yeah,
Yeah.
they're gonna call it relatively quick. North Carolina. Take your shirt off, twist it around your head, just
Like
like
a helicopter.
With a
Petey Pablo.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Nostalgia right there.
Damn near
Yeah.
a 3-point lead. Dude, here's another one example though. Look how many votes for those third parties.
Mm.
55,000 votes. Where was Kennedy left on the ballot at?
Michigan.
Was it Michigan or Wisconsin?
I think
Yeah.
so.
I think also Minnesota too,
Yeah,
wasn't he?
probably.
Yeah. There were a handful of states.
And that just shows
He left it on all the
election-
West Coast places, right? Did he get any votes in the
His
West?
intent was to stay on the
Battlegrounds.
ballot in the states where so he's out west. So yeah, he's taken some votes in Washington and number in California
He
too.
could have still won, is the way I understood it. I mean, if they tied,
Yeah.
if he tied, he could win it.
I would have to I'd have to research that, but there was a scenario where if he diluted the vote enough in the electoral,
Right.
then in a there is a maneuver that he was angling for as a big possibility, and it's it's never happened, so I don't want
Right,
to
yeah,
I don't
I
want
know
to
the rules
flub
on it.
my way through how
Yeah.
it works
saw that too,
legally,
yeah.
but it would be in similar to a runoff election where he could then force himself into the ballot.
Right. Bop, bop, bop. Look at how professional they look, and look how professional we look. Got my socks on the table.
Yeah.
This is what's streaming live with the guys' nights like, guys.
Laid back.
Battleground, Pennsylvania. God, that'll be fucking huge.
76% of the vote in.
Is it really?
Yeah. Yeah. Got a almost 3.1.
Oh, God, I just yawned. Yeah, I hear this.
Oh, look, it's Alex Jones.
Darn, the frog's gay.
I met him. He's pretty cool.
Seems like it'd be pretty cool to talk to.
That's because I apparently ingested a portion of Satan. I ingested the sixth ring of hell. So we're just trying to keep the engine from overheating.
It's called White Castle.
We just called Georgia. This is the first.
Oh, shit.
They're calling it.
Somebody else got called. North Carolina got called.
Oh shit.
Good.
Oh, my gosh, dude. Georgia.
230 to 179.
Yeah, but that'll put him at 246. 246, 265. Son of a bitch. I can't wait.
People that believe the BS they've been fed. You know, some way the Democrats may say too many to have a baby.
He cracks me up, man.
if it's a decisive victory tonight, I mean, I don't know. But the numbers we're seeing, you just have in Georgia and other things that are happening in Pennsylvania, goes for Trump. Then I think you look at the electoral map, that Trump could be declaring victory tonight. Yeah,
I think there's a strong chance. We just went through some of these numbers here. I don't know if you were able to hear it, but I had a sneaking suspicion because.
Yeah,
You gonna bring that in?
I'm gonna try.
I feel like it's not going to let you.
Sure.
But I had a sneaking suspicion because I bet you also be pretty interested. A lot of Middle Eastern, a lot of Arab American who, by the way, are swinging toward Donald Trump, not necessarily in a way that he's winning, but in a way where he's carving off some of those numbers. I think that may be the story of tonight, the Jewish American vote and the Hispanic vote, but we're seeing that kind of track, which if so, we could apply to Pennsylvania. This is something that's obviously near and dear to you. Does that surprise you or were you expecting that tonight?
A lot of people I really respect were looking at the numbers. Even Roger Stone, who's usually a big pessimist, said
I can't share
Trump
the
could
sound that
win
way. I don't
tonight.
think.
And he said that
I'll
on
just
my
put the
show
mic
Sunday.
right.
And so,
Oh,
look,
you
people
can't-
have self-preservation in mind, common sense.
Okay, you
Harris
said
is
this
so
way anyway.
detestable, so fake.
Yeah.
Walls, it's
Oh, is
hard
that
to
feeding right into
pick
our
somebody
audio?
that would
Yeah.
compliment
Oh,
our
got it.
disgustingness, but they were
It's
actually able to
playing
find somebody
audio.
that made it even more gross.
Here, I got George
and-
Fleet
and-
down there.
So
Well,
the
the
system's been
question,
very, very
hold on.
arrogant, and
With Ohio wanting to
so I mean, I'm
they're
not
voting
surprised that Trump's got a real shot
higher
at
than
it.
last year.
To
What are y'all's
override the
thoughts
fraud,
on
he had
those
to make it
states
over. Then we got to have
doing
a big
the
red
same
wave,
thing,
make it over the
same
blue
route?
seawall.
I'm sure I understand.
And so, a lot
Wait,
of
say that
respect,
again?
we're saying no, it's going to happen. And then even Roger's like, no, I
With
think Trump's
Ohio
going to win.
voting
And
recreational
he's
pot
always
in
been
last
accurate. He
year,
told me in
what are y'all's
2020, he
thoughts
said
on
Trump's
other
going to
states
barely
doing the
win,
same? I mean, I think
not as
it'll
big a
be probably
turnout.
passed
And he
by-
said because of the fraud, he'll lose, but don't tell
I think
anybody that.
Trump
He
is
said that
going to
a month
push
before,
for
weeks
it.
before,
Are
the
you-
day of.
Legal.
Do you think that the suspicion that I have here
After
might
he
be
won a
correct that we are
second
seeing a
term last time, he
significant
just didn't wanna
portion
say that
of American
because we lost
Jews
some of his base in the election. I
no
think he
longer
was
in clear
pushing.
conscience
Yeah.
being
I
able
think
to
it's
support the
something
Democrat
he'll
Party?
push
Do you
for
think
this-
that's what?
this
Do you
term. I don't
think
think
this
it'll
is just
stop
again
him,
right now a
for
suspicion,
sure.
but we're looking at different counties that may have played a significant
and I heard
role,
that
for
from
example,
the
in these
Trump
huge
campaign
swings, these districts where there are a lot
person.
of American Jews.
in Michigan.
Yeah, I don't think that's speculation. We've already seen that swing in the polls. And so I think that's a game changer as well. But what I think you're seeing is just a political realignment with all these famous Democrats and liberals that have souls joining Trump. And I just think that the people get it. They can smell that, that there's no future with Harris and, that Trump's not out to get him and Trump doesn't want World War III. So absolutely. I mean, I think that's a big part of it. Like you said, he's, got all these Muslims endorsing him in Michigan. And I mean, people just are sick of the current power structure, but then they're going to try to block this. They're going to try to impeach him again. They've reportedly already drawn up articles of impeachment. If he is, getting back into office, it looks like they're
If that shit
Republicans are taking the
happens,
Senate,
like that's
expanding in
insane.
the House. That's just as important. So if Trump does get in and has the trifecta, he better drain that swamp and he better deliver. He's being handed, as you know, an economy that's got fire coming out of the engine and smoke shooting out its ass. So this is a crazy ass situation.
Is that good?
Yeah, can I before I want to see if I can? Hey, Toolman, if we show this clip out of Georgia, will Alex be able to hear it?
I can do that, yeah.
Okay, so Alex, we have something breaking right now. You wouldn't be able to see it, but would you like to be here to hear? Let me set this up for you. Right now, this is some exclusive testimony video that we have that has gone through our team right now to vet it. So this is from someone named Devin. He went to go early vote in Georgia on the 21st of October, okay? They told him, oh, sorry, you were deceased in July of 2023. So he was allowed to take this photo of the screen, which you can see in the video, and he was given a provisional ballot, told that his vote may not go through, but you'll be registered for next time. And we actually have a clip right now that we can play. You won't be able to see it, but hear it.
Oh, I'll show it to
Okay, you'll be able to
you
see
will
it.
see it too.
Let's show it to Alex.
Hey, my name is Devin Hare, and I'm dead.
I went to go early vote 21st of October and found out that I was deceased, and that was why it wouldn't work. I was listening to the podcast. Y'all were talking about, hey, we need to double check that we're registered to vote because there's strange things happening. I said, okay, I'll just go check it out on the website. I should be A-okay. My name does not come up. Show up the 21st, say, hey, here's my driver's license. They say, we can't find you in the system. Let's get you over to this other lady. She's got a computer. She's got all the back-end information. She can tell you what's going on. And she goes, hey, yeah, no, sorry about this, but you're dead. You are not alive anymore. And you have been since July of
Don't to his face.
2023. I would hope I'm still alive. And she said, yeah, it's just that system is not working. You're still alive everywhere else, but the voter registration side, you're not here. My official status for voter registration is canceled. And the reason is that I'm deceased. She said, your vote might not go through this year. As of today, my name is still not on the registration list, and it's not on the I voted list anymore.
That's fucked.
Bravo, Harris County.
Wow.
So there we go. And again, we can't, like we said, just like I couldn't confirm when we were doing the election, I believe we crossed streams in 2020, where I got a ballot to an old address in Michigan that was in process, along with, by the way, my relatives in Michigan who did vote where it said in process. The only confirmation that we have right now is a complete lack of confirmation. And to me, this is an example of, hey, Donald Trump may win this in spite of some shenanigans that are taking place. Does that surprise you at all with Georgia?
Let me add to that because it's confirmed reports in all the battleground states, and it's almost only happening to Republicans. Just like MTG on my show 2 weeks ago said, she's getting constituents saying the machines are flipping from straight Republican to straight Democrat, and then later it happened all over the country. They said, "Oh, it's just a glitch. It is happening." So that's confirmed. So they tried to deny all this 4 years ago. Now it's all out in the open. And then all over the country, it's being reported that Republicans that have been registered already voting are told there's a problem, or they're not on it, or sorry, you're not in the database. Here's a provisional, and so you kind of go to timeout. So there's all sorts of ways that they're doing this. But as you said, the shenanigans are out in the open. I mean, they had all these federal judges rule illegals can vote, stay on the rolls. The Texas Secretary of State said 5 weeks ago you can vote with a non-citizen ID. Then the Supreme Court comes in and says about last Monday. To Virginia, okay, the illegals do have to come off the rolls. So people have been denying that, even though, James O'Keefe gets the footage of it happening. No, this is really good going on. So regardless of what happens with this election, I believe Trump's about to win. That's what it looks like right now. It's been just the mask is off here. And so much the fraud did get caught, and a lot of states took off, just in the aggregate, millions and millions of dead people and illegals and crazy stuff. And as Michigan, 500,000 people that weren't on the voter rolls and weren't voters and registered in the database, but they're just there and they get to still vote. Right. I mean,
and it's cheaper in theory.
In theory.
Yeah. Well, my first one is in the bottom of Lake Erie. So.
Trial and error, man.
What happened? You ran out of battery?
No, it's even worse than that. So I decided I had a really cool idea that I would take it out when I went out on the boat, because I wanted to get some good aerial shots of the boat.
Yeah.
But it was really windy that day, and it kept drifting over into the restricted zone around lakefront. And so when it hits the restricted zone, it forces it to land. So it kept like blowing in, and then it would blow out. So then I was like, well, shit. So then I managed to get the nose of my boat right underneath it. And so I got it and came down, and then it right at the last second, it just did this slow motion slide. And you know what happens when the blades hit something?
Yeah.
It just
shoots,
rolls right over. So I watched it come down on the deck, and I was like, oh, it's tight. And then all of a sudden I saw it going like this, and this is when my eyes got like that. And then watched it hit the rail and just kerplunk right in. Didn't float, did nothing. Like that thing fucking turned into a submarine straight down. Yeah, I was pissed. The thing that to add all of the insult to that injury is that on that model, the memory card is in the drone. It's not in the controller.
I'm the same way.
Oh,
you can have both, but the video's in better quality
if it's on the, because it's not transmitting.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. So unfortunately, all that great footage for the fucking day is in the damn lake as well. So yeah, I was fucking pissed.
You could have fucking put on its tracking software and just swim it down in the fucking lake.
I checked the depth finder. I was in a spot where it was 43 feet deep.
No such luck there.
It's down there. It's down there with the guns and the prostitutes.
Dude, that's fucking brutal.
I was pissed. So on my replacement drone, I definitely got the insurance with it. So
Oh,
if that
there you
happens
go.
again, I will be getting a complimentary one. So yeah.
Oh, it's
At first I
hilarious.
thought I don't fucking need this.
Yeah, I
It's fucking
know.
stupid.
I did the same thing with my MacBook. First MacBook I brought. I was like, I don't need insurance. I've had my iPhones for fucking years. I have my iPads for years. Knock on wood, nothing bad's happened. Fast forward, go to the airport. I'm like, I'm just gonna put it in my regular luggage. I didn't feel like carrying it. Well, when you go through, they're like, do you have any lithium batteries? Like, I have my laptop. They're like, you gotta carry that on. I'm like, fuck. So I was like, it's in my bag. And he's like, here. And the guy grabs it, shoves it in my carry-on and pushes it through. Well, when he closed it, somewhere in my bag, there must have been a Tic Tac. So he literally slammed the screen closed right on a fucking Tic Tac and fucking cracked the screen right in the fucking corner and just destroyed the whole screen. Literally, I had it for 3 fucking days. I was so
Oh my God.
fucking bent out of shape. Oh, my wife was already like, how much you spend on a new laptop? And I was, fuck, well, I got to spend $300 on a new screen. And then I had to fucking pay for insurance because I wasn't going to do that again. I might just break this motherfucker a year into it just so I could get my money's worth. God damn it.
Yeah.
Oh, what are you gonna do though? All right, where are we at? Let's see. Dun 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 dun. 230 to 187. All right, let's pull up the updated.
Well, I'm not seeing the 230 yet, but
Oh, you're not seeing 230. I don't know who they're calling the 230. I'm guessing North Carolina.
Alex Jones just took his shirt off.
What?
What
Where's he
Parker?
at?
This is so fucking awesome.
The machine.
He's
Why does he look like he just got fucking like rubbed down in bronzer before he came out?
he might have. It looks like he gets his body hair sculpting done to the same place Evan does, though.
He's got some of that Diddy oil on
I
too.
think he does.
Hey, how about that? None of our regular friends fucking tuned in. The fucking regular podcast guys didn't even fucking tune in, conversate, nothing.
Fired.
Done. Moving on.
Yeah.
New guest.
Well,
New
let's
guest
see.
every week.
Well, Pennsylvania, of course, that's the one I'm watching. It's almost a 4-point advantage there still. 77% of the voting in. They gotta pretty much call North
They did call
Carolina.
North
Did they?
Carolina.
'Cause-
Yeah, on my map they called it.
All right. Yeah.
The Google map.
And then same thing with Georgia, because that they show 91% of the vote in there, and
Yeah.
Trump is
showing-
up to 2.7. Arizona probably still too early to call. They show 51% of the vote in. Trump,
It's about when they called it last year.
yep. Well, I mean, Trump is leading by like little less than 3,000 votes there.
Yeah, that's so close. Nevada has not fucking reported anything. That's fucking suspicious.
Yeah, they're out at the
Oh,
casino.
Minnesota, you guys
They're all
finally turned
gambling on
blue.
Oh,
the
look at that.
election right now.
They went way blue.
Oh yeah, look at that, by like 13 points almost.
Yeah. Wisconsin. Oh, look at that, Wisconsin. It's a beautiful thing to see.
Yeah. Yeah, almost a full 3-point lead up there with 68% in.
Yeah, and
Trump
then,
leading Michigan now?
Now it's Wisconsin. Oh, he is.
yeah, he's leading Michigan by 5 points.
Oh shit!
Only 36% of the vote. Let's not get too excited. That's for last year. We all got confident because we thought he destroyed Michigan. I feel like I went to bed with a 7-point lead.
Yeah.
It comes down to Alaska with all 5 people that live out there.
I'd be okay if it came up down to Alaska.
Yeah. Get that Sarah Palin vote.
Good old Sarah Palin.
See, she ain't been in the news for a while. Has she?
She hasn't blown anybody.
Well, not publicly anyway. This is a valid question. At what age do you think women stop giving blowjobs?
As soon as the ring goes on the finger.
No.
I mean, do you think that like old ladies in the nursing home are like, yeah, you think
definitely.
it's going to?
Give you a gum job.
Yeah.
There's definitely some 7-year-olds fucking.
Yeah. Oh, but they're not necessarily in a nursing home at 70
Yeah,
unless
70 to
they're.
80. They're hot doing it still.
You think so?
Yeah, for
You
sure.
don't
Yeah.
stop liking that when you get older.
I mean, as a single man, that's the closest to that age in this group. I'd hope that's the case. I mean, you know.
I
There's
imagine
still-
it has to go a lot longer though.
They
Oh,
forget
because
what
of
they're doing,
performance,
like,
and,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like you
Was it-
start on Sunday morning, and then like Tuesday afternoon it's on. Like,
With it being hot for chicks, what is it called when we go down on a chick? Is it like
yeah.
It's called I got more important things to do. Let's just move this along.
maybe that would be a
Tired,
good.
I have a headache.
That'd be a good place to take the GoPro and the microphones, go
There
into
you go.
nursing homes and talk about their sex life.
That'd be gret.
That'd
Lester,
be
where's your
hilarious.
microphone? You're over there just talking into the fucking wind. Oh, okay.
Go on, brother.
What the hell? I didn't realize you
But,
spoke Romanian.
Those are the- yes.
I think that was Russian.
I don't know what it was.
До свидания.
Heard it in a movie once.
Don't splash the pot.
Well, I'll give these guys credit. They go fucking streaming for 8 hours and have the energy of a fucking boom.
Cocaine.
Cocaine.
Yeah, I got 5
David
energy
does.
drinks.
I wonder if that's what Trump takes, man, because that dude just doesn't stop.
Cocaine.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Pepe and cocaine.
Dude, that doesn't do any drugs. His fucking life is like he's just genetically fucking gifted.
Well, in the 80s, I'm sure he was.
No,
pretty
No,
rampant.
dude, he's
No?
never had a drink. He's
Nope.
never smoked a smoke.
I'll be damned.
Nothing.
Never drugged a drug.
But dude eats McDonald's like almost every
Right,
day.
and
That's
Diet Coke and cheeseburgers.
That's-
Keeps
and
him going.
yeah, I
Like,
don't
good
know.
for him, dude. Genetically gifted. He said that on Rogan too. He's like, "What do you owe it to?" He's like, "I think it's genetics mostly."
Yeah.
All his kids are like 6'6", 6'7", fucking
Like
beautiful
cut.
fucking specimens. Like, fuck, good
Let me-
for the Trumps, dude.
Let me tell you, his daughter
Which one?
is the most
Ivanka.
Ivanka
Oh yeah.
Mm,
is the most beautiful woman I've ever seen in person in my entire life.
mm.
Yeah,
Her arm brushed my shoulder, and I came.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would have too.
She was absolutely gorgeous.
He definitely knows how to surround himself with the ladies. Oh, hold on a second here.
Nevada's coming in.
Nevada's starting to come in
They're waking up.
way too early. Yeah, that's only 23,000 votes in so far. But
Wisconsin, don't let us down, Wisconsin. PA too, man. I feel much better when that vote's at 90%.
yeah,
90% with a 5-point spread, I'll feel confident.
I'm telling you, Pennsylvania's going to decide it.
I agree.
Been saying it. I've been saying it since he lost it the last time.
Yeah. I'm glad to see he's going to get Georgia this time. I was really hoping he would sneak in Virginia. Virginia's still, I mean, he's not going to win it, but 3 points
Mm.
closer than I would expect.
North Carolina. Suck it, FEMA. Right.
God, he's still winning the popular vote. What I'm intrigued to see where these finish up versus the 2020 election, because what it was 80 million to 74, I think.
81 million to 70. I think it was 74. 81, 74.
Something like that. Let's see. Final popular vote 2020.
Did it officially just call North Carolina?
They called it a few minutes ago.
Oh,
Okay.
yep. Good to go. Hell yeah.
He puts us at 230, right?
227.
Yeah. That's amazing. Georgia should be any time here.
I mean, literally, it's at 92%.
Yeah,
I mean, they're just trying to squeeze in some fake votes here at the last minute.
I think so.
Oh, we found some.
Oh,
Yeah.
there they are. They were in a
Alright.
box left over from last time.
Oh,
Funny, but not funny.
Funny because it's really what happened.
Let's go back to the fucking.
And so this is wild. I mean, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, you
And
put his shirt back
even
on?
if
No, it was,
I do. Yeah, I
Or
do. And I
else
even
you're
changed
And
it.
I also pee sitting down.
Yeah, well, I only piss it now when I'm doing the show, and that's a
I had a
convenience factor.
scenario
But I did change the chair
yesterday.
because it used to be
That
like
we
that old
talked
foam
about.
chair that you have at your grandparents' house, where it feels like
Yeah,
another
like,
butt
yeah.
up against your
Thought
butt.
about that
So now it's
for a
actually
moment. Maybe
it's a
pizza
nice
now is
firm
not so bad
polymer.
because
So you
when
don't get
you're
that.
big,
It's like, you know, when you
you're
sit in someone
big,
else's
you're
desk
fucking
in
creeper
school and it's
comes up.
warm.
No,
like
I
someone
agree.
has
I don't
warmed it.
like, I don't
Not
like,
anymore.
even though I'm old now.
You're like,
I don't
fuck,
like
what
old
do I
people
do?
chairs, even though I'm
Pinch
kind
my
of old now. It's
elbow,
weird to be
pinch
50,
my
but
dick.
I remember like
You have
grandma's like,
fucking come to Jesus moment.
it feels
Fucking where it
creepy.
hurts you
Yeah,
Like,
either.
you know, this must,
So
this
remember
must
we were
what,
talking the
it must
other
be
day
like
about,
this when you're
you
like a
walk into
junior high
the
student
bathroom
and
you gotta pick,
Tim Walls is your
you got the
gay
checkmate
counselor.
situation
Yeah.
where
Oh,
you gotta pick.
Allegedly,
So
allegedly.
how
Also,
about
right.
when
it's
you're in
really
that
weird.
scenario,
My ass.
you're
It's
in
really
a
weird when
fully
old
loaded
people have
bathroom,
carpeting up and around the
and
toilets.
you're
You
standing-
had some information there, Gerald.
and you're
All right, so
standing
just
up
some
there
information.
pissing,
So
and
we
then
got
you
some
realize you
PA
have to take
updates
a shit.
that we can have
So what do you
Ginger
do?
Snap come in and
It's
give us
just
some.
like, okay, 'cause
Okay.
now
Kamala
you
Harris
gotta
is
leave from
way
there and then,
underperforming in some very important places.
Tell
her get on her knees. And then I just wanted to give you this update too on Florida. So in 2020, Trump won Florida by 372,000. Right now, it's projected at over 1.5 million.
Just
1.5
put in
million.
Gonna win it by this time around.
Stop it, Nick.
What do you mean, Nick?
Stop it, Nick.
Expects
Guys, you and your trend horse shit. I'm sorry.
Right, just okay.
not-
All right, Nick needs a Snickers. No, there's
By the
been
way,
no
by
good
the-
news tonight that Nick hasn't said. I was like,
He's
he's gonna lose Florida.
real quick,
He's gonna lose
real
Florida.
You gotta take a good, healthy, strong shit.
Gerald, you
Real quick,
can't
You're
Greg.
driving
quit.
down the road.
Gerald,
like,
you
during
cannot
rush
quit.
hour
Hey,
when
no
you're
making
fucking
out with
rolling
Nick.
down
It's
the
good.
Stop
fucking
it. Stop it.
road.
It's
You're
okay.
like, fuck,
Don't
where
hurt
did
me.
that come from?
He's too big.
I'm an old man.
Something big here.
Yes.
Don't make me take my shirt off.
You mean aside from an Aryan beating up a Sicilian, which the optics are not great? Yes. What is it, Alex?
incredibly honest.
Listen, you guys are doing great on the numbers as well. I know you love Owen Schroyer, former political prisoner.
Yes.
He's in our big map room looking at some of the numbers. I want to get his, just for a minute or so, his take and analysis. Now you got a bunch of experts there. Let's put our brains together right now. But let's just go to Owen for a second. Simulcast. I want him to give us a quick report. He says big developments.
Yes, but hold on,
Owen.
Alex. Before we do that, where's the best
Here's
place
the deal.
for people to find you? I just want to say, where's the best place for people to find you? Because we didn't get your plug in yet. Sorry, we have Joe Lewis in the studio and everyone's losing their mind.
No, well, I'm going to steal your dog.
I was like, God
If InfoWars gets shut down,
That's-
find me
you
at Real
probably
Alex
shouldn't
Jones
have
on
sold the
X.
truck.
Find me at alexjones.network.
It's
And
gotta
also
go.
follow our backup channel
What do you
at
do?
AJN for
It's like
you know,
one of
Alex
those
Jones
where you
Network,
forget to change
AJN
oil for a
live.
couple years
And that'll
and
be a
shit
big
on
deal
your own
because
truck. It's like,
when I
nah,
got deplatformed,
this
even great
is-
fans had
this
trouble
is going
finding
to
me.
somebody
We're
else.
still a lot of talk radio stations.
Yeah.
We've got the uplinks to the new
Fuck
studio
the
and stuff.
Carfax.
It's a lot smaller. We intend to expand. Hopefully, move out of Austin, maybe up north by
Well,
you guys. Who knows?
you know what, Alex, too? Also, I don't know if you know this. We just announced this tonight. You know, Rumble Premium has been an ad-free service that's been
being
around for a while.
out on
Mug Club
patrol
now
and
is
that
Rumble
hits you.
Premium. Rumble
And so
Premium is Mug Club, where
now
Mug Club
you're-
proved that we
you
could
have-
build
you have
out a
multiple
network, but
threats,
there are
if you
already
will,
more people like
because
Donald Trump
you're in
Jr.
the
on
middle
Rumble
of
Premium.
fucking
They have some
nowhere, so
gamers
now
there.
it's
They have
like,
live
okay,
events.
well,
So
definitely
I'm
every member of
talking to
Mug
the
Club is
owner.
going to
I'm
be
talking to the
there.
head of
But, you know,
Rumble.
it's not like
With
you're
you guys as
driving
well.
a camouflaged vehicle. You're, you know, vehicle that is.
It'll be gone next Tuesday,
That's
and
acceptable.
bad guys are
But,
probably going to buy it.
You know,
so
now you're already
I've just been
panicked. You gotta
faithful to the
get
crew
somewhere.
here,
And
but
then once you get
I'm
there,
ready to branch out and
now you gotta
hopefully have
take
the crew
your
with
shit
me.
off to be able to,
But that's
you know,
going on.
Take your shit off,
And you could always just bring, you could just change it to like Info Floors, and that could be under Rumble Premium, is my point, right? There's a million things that you could do. Oh, no, we lost his feet. He wanted to-
or just
Gotta be
start?
very good.
Oh, there he
at
is.
school
Oh,
management.
Apparently they bought
Oh,
it
you
now.
don't like it?
Support
They
me
want to
because
feed
it takes
us?
money to fight this.
Yes.
The AlexJonesStore.com.
Yes, AlexJonesStore.com. I think because he wants to feed us some info from Owen
Oh,
Schroyer
we should
real
show the
quick.
guys night
And
fucking
the Alex Jones.
podcast
Sorry, say it again, Alex. I'm sorry.
TheAlexJonesStore.com. Get some t-shirts, get some CMOS.
Fuck
Keep us on
that.
the air.
Go
I'm
to
not kidding. I love the CMOS. But
guysnight.com,
seriously,
get some fucking
Owen is on it. I know you
t-shirts.
guys have your own war room.
Cuddle lives
I want to
fucking
hear your
matter.
take on his analysis. So here's Owen Schroyer.
this out there. All right, we're back. We're safe. Again, great show tonight, guys. Whoever Blood Freak is. Blood Freak 79. So they're 3 years older than me. I don't know.
We're good for any age demographic, really.
They missed Andrew though.
They did.
Changed my YouTube name to Bloody 69.
All right, let's see here. What's updated? 2024 election results. 230 to 205. Oregon and Washington in favor of Kamala. God, fuck you, Washington. Yeah, see, that's why I don't want to become one of those states. We have no choice. There's people just like us that are over there and can't do anything about anything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let's see what we got here.
He's got a much bigger screen than we do.
Yeah.
Are you seeing like all these Facebook posts of people saying like, in case anyone is wondering, the Civil War dress code is Crocs and Glocks?
That's what?
Crocs and Glocks.
Can you imagine us marching to the front lines like that?
Yes, that'd be great.
Like, I feel comfortable and I'm gonna kick your ass.
I've never owned a pair of Crocs.
I haven't either. But
I haven't
I'm
either.
House shoes.
I've
House
never
shoes and
tried.
boat shoes.
I've never even tried them out.
These are the closest things I got to Crocs. I fucking love these things.
One of them, hey dudes, or
No, they're
hey guy.
yeah, I gotta clean them. They got fucking car wash stuff on them, but they're like Uggs, but they're Nikes. Fucking got
They're
a thick
Nugs.
fucking
Nugs.
sole. Nugs. Nugs. My Nugs.
This is all I wear.
Copyright.
Salomons.
Salomon.
That's all I wear.
I think Brian's got shoes like that.
The guy in the Secret Service turned me onto these
What's that?
Salomons.
Oh yeah, there's fucking my buddy Brian wears them fucking all the time. He says they're the greatest.
They are.
Yeah, I'm a fucking 5'11" guy. I got a fucking pair of 5'11" tactical boots. Took them hiking and hiked 50 miles in the first weekend before I wore them anywhere else in Idaho in the fucking Sawtooth Mountains, and I didn't have a blister.
No, dude, try the Salomons.
I couldn't find a better shoe. There's nothing I could ask for it to do better for me. And like I said, I never even broke them in. I literally got them out of the box, put them on when I fucking got to Idaho, 50 miles, didn't even have a blister.
Nice.
Most comfortable shoe I ever wore. I mean, I'm sure Salomons make great shoes, and my buddy, like I said, he fucking just loves them. And I don't recommend all 5'11" brand shoes, but these were the fucking.
I've had the
shit.
5'11s. I have these for duty and for just hiking and for trail running and everything.
Yeah,
So Wisconsin's looking pretty good.
pretty healthy.
Yeah, like about a 3-point lead there. I mean, 71% in, but
The cheese state.
jeez.
So there you go. So Alex, we actually have a graph that I don't know if you guys can see it on your program. You may not be able to.
Are we still live?
But we've had some graphs here that we're actually able to present to people as far as what percentage of the vote needs to be won in the future. So let's bring up that. You want to bring up that graph? But everything that Owen just said checks out. And that's why we actually called Georgia not that long ago. Let's bring this up. You have it there?
Yeah, we've got it. So
Okay, so Pennsylvania. So I don't know if you can see this, Alex, but Lane the Brain, describe this because we've been showing this throughout the night. Describe it for some new viewers, people coming in from out the show who may not be familiar with this metric.
Correct. So this is essentially reflecting the sentiment that they were just talking about. If
What
you
the
look
fuck
at
is going on? Why won't it let me
So the farthest to the right.
share my screen?
Information that we have. And it says 51.2.
By information in the most recent vote.
Yes, correct. So the most recent vote, though, Donald Trump collected 54.2% of that. And what that tells us is of the outstanding
remaining, he only needs to win 45,
Right.
which, means Kamala Harris would need to win a much, about 55% of that vote.
Right.
So our percentages are a little different, but the trend is exactly the same.
And you are pretty, again, we're not making the call, but pretty confident that it's very unlikely with the votes that are remaining in Pennsylvania that she would be reaching those margins.
Correct. And the reason that we feel a little confident in Pennsylvania, not in calling it, but in the direction it's going, is if there's two bellwether counties, essentially that you want to look at, which are Erie County and Northampton County. And in the last vote dump, Donald Trump closed the gap in Erie County by about 7%, and he's only trailing by 3.6 now. So he keeps making that up. But Northampton County is the one you want to look at because he actually lost that by 0.7% in 2020 to Joe Biden. But right now,
we're looking on the map for Northampton.
Can you give me a
fucking Rain Man over here just reading them at a million miles
looking for it,
an
but I
hour.
have.
Give me a Dramamine. Google it.
So what we do see in Northampton is that Trump is leading by a substantial amount. He's leading by 5.4% right now at last check. He lost that county.
Wow.
And
now I'm excited.
And there's only been 3 times, I believe, in the last 150 years that county hasn't predicted the winner of the state. I think 2004, 2000, and 1968.
So it's not just the fact, Alex, to go back to that, it's not just the fact that he's doing better than in 2020, but it's the fact that actually, in combination with that, is a bellwether county that's indicative of someone winning the country at large.
That is correct.
For the state, it's pretty significant. Seems all metrics that we have right now that he should win the state, but that microcosm within the state suggests strongly that he would win the country. And this is, by the way, given the fact that we've already called Georgia.
Right. And then even if you move past Pennsylvania, if you can pull up the New York Times thing that we sent you, they're starting to even not have much room to work.
I was going to say they were noticing it. They were leaning Trump about an hour ago.
Yes.
It was the first time they had said it in this entire cycle.
So they're leaning him in popular vote also, but they also have him up in PA, Wisconsin, and Michigan. They give him over a 65% chance in all of those states to win.
Wow.
And if he wins any of those states,
Poly market's at 97% for Trump now.
Yeah, hold on. I wanted to do a Poly market check-in after.
Sorry.
Alex, hold on, everyone, guys, there's too much. Hold on one second. Alex, are you still there? Did you hear the announcement? So Owen was right on the money, and we have access to, again, some metrics here behind the scenes that kind of exclusive here that we can parse out. But Owen,
no, I know you guys did a great job. Well,
and so did Owen. He's right on the money.
It's like hedging your bet.
So rewinding back a little bit to the RFK factor, we'll call it. So,
and he absolutely should declare. We're not
stayed
fully,
in,
and if you guys are, that's great. We're not fully confident in calling.
No, we're not
Pennsylvania
saying we're 100% right. We're just saying it looks like it does.
Yeah, it certainly looks
It
that
looks
way.
like it to me too. I think, Alex, my only hesitation would be I don't want to give people like, oh, Donald Trump is cheating again. You got to like, I just don't want that. I want
They'll
to
try and go with those.
let it become a little bit more obvious. I agree with you though to like put a stop to any of the potential steal or anything that is going on to kind of head that off. But I just want it to be a little bit more.
One
clear.
final thing. So, Alex, I know we're going to. Can we have our team cross-reference these counties that are particularly, important right now, and look at the Jewish voting population?
Yeah.
Because looking at the trends that we already have. No, I'm just saying.
No, we can look at those. We can look at
That
those
would
in
help.
PA.
In other words,
Oy
we
vey.
can look at those in PA, but that might help us make a prediction a little bit earlier if we see those numbers still continue to track.
And to that
That's a
point, we
noticeable
were
movement.
able, when we did call North Carolina, it was about 10 minutes ahead of Reuters' call on that as well.
Right.
So we did beat them to the punch.
Yeah. Thank you, Mug
There we
Club.
go. So we're the first place right here, guys. Mug Club, Rumble Premium. If you guys want to support it, click that button right now. Join Rumble Premium. You just heard maybe info floors at Rumble Premium. I know that Alex Jones has a lot. We don't know what's going to happen after next week, but the water's warm. And we made the North Carolina call before they did it Reuters. We made the Georgia call. I want you to stick around here for a little bit, laying the brain. Alex, we do have to get going, but tell Owen if he can still hear us. Great
bet.
work.
Yep.
And we may even be able to check in with you
$27,000
guys
Kamala wins.
later. And if you have any questions, you can reach out to us behind the
Or a
scenes too.
$10 vet's a $274.
27
Absolutely. And just want to say great
buddy's
job with your
telling me he's
investigative team.
commenting on
Winning this
the
election, you
podcast.
guys have done just as good as James O'Keefe, and he's always been the North Star. We're not in competition. We're all on the same team, but incredible job for all your supporters, everybody else. And I love working with you, and I love your crew.
We're still
This is a
alive,
historic moment, so thank you so much.
Thank you very
What were
much,
you gonna
Alex.
say?
We appreciate it. Alex Jones
Oh,
and
yeah.
Owen Schroyer,
Yeah, I
everybody.
seen him on there. I saw him on there earlier. Was he back in?
He is so small today.
Good. Yeah, I'm glad. Again, I know we've had some tech issues here, but I'm glad. He was going a little like some gut feel, but it's good to see that.
Well,
Owen
if
is
he
one of those
is,
guys
then-
who people, because he's with Alex Jones, think he's more unreasonable than he is. He's often pretty right on some of these things, and he's it's one of those things. Don't let the media tell you who Alex Jones is. Don't let the media tell you who all those people are. Even if we have
Polymarket's got him
disagreements,
winning.
it sounds like we're tracking here
Michigan,
with some different
Wisconsin.
data sets, but this is quite a bit of momentum.
Yeah.
At this point.
Yeah.
1.5 million
Dude,
votes potentially in
He's gonna win
Florida.
the popular vote. too. Look at
is
that.
huge.
That is massive.
And Yeah. Why are you laughing? What, you don't think there's 1.5 million votes in
I
Florida?
expected that from Florida,
What?
goddammit.
No one expected 1. You
did.
never said it.
Oh,
You said that Joe
for
Biden would be
Christ's
out. We
sake.
gave you
That's
credit, and now you're saying you never
Where's
said
your money on
1.5
it?
jump
million
over to
votes.
this for just
All
one
right,
second?
hold on. The fight's out there. Damn it! I love everybody in here.
No, it's not. It's in here now.
It
Zach.
is in here. It is. You guys, don't you guys?
I gotta defend Nick. I saw his My Little Pony diary. He wrote.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he writes.
He wrote it in there.
Yeah, well, him and Kavanaugh. Who gives a
I was
shit?
laughing at
the,
you
uh,
guys getting so excited that he won
This is
so big.
But Nick, the
House
reason is
race. So Republicans 175, Dems 148.
I mean, the advantage is huge.
Yeah.
We just got to do something with it.
I mean, this could be the red wave they thought was going to happen in 2020, but you know,
Yeah.
no,
22.
2020. Originally, they thought that was going to be a red wave. They thought everybody's vote that Trump was going to win by a landslide. And it ended up being the red mirage. But yeah, that's interesting. Pull back to the regular election map. Let's see where things kind of stand. Dude, that's crazy though. That Poly market's at a 97% advantage. So that $100 vet pays you almost $300. Like, I mean, that means everybody's voting Trump right now, right? So everybody's betting on Trump to win, which means people with a lot more money than we have know kind of what's going on.
Yeah.
Because otherwise that would flip the script real quick because you'd have a couple of big dollar, like you'd have a Mark Cuban throw $1 million in there and really put a damper on things. All right, let's look at PA.
So PA is we're still sitting pretty good in PA. Let me go back to the bigger map here. %83 of the vote in. So Trump's got about a 4-point, almost a 4-point lead, but still a lot of time.
Yeah.
Michigan, almost half the votes in. He's got a 4-point lead. Wisconsin, 74% of the vote in. He's got a 3.2 lead.
Wow.
Got to keep that.
How's Nevada looking?
Flipped red.
Nevada. So
holy shit.
Only 2% of the votes in.
All I saw was 70% of the vote. I was like, God damn.
Yeah, only got 2% of the vote in. So still pretty early for counting out there. Nevada was one, I'm pretty certain that in 2020 they didn't have results for like almost a week after the election, right?
Yeah.
And then Arizona, a little more than half the vote in, and that one's pretty close. Trump's got a half point lead there. It's like 7,000 vote difference.
Yeah.
Very close. So Georgia's at 93%. That one's got to be in the bag.
Crowder.
Yeah,
called it already.
93%.
Yeah.
What did he call that one?
Crowder did, yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't have it on their map. They just had up there.
Yeah,
it was, but I mean, that's a couple 100,000 votes there. So
115,000, 120,000 votes below, and they're only missing 7% of 5 million votes. So, I mean, realistically, there's 300,000 votes out there still. There's a chance, but
yeah,
he'd have to come in at like less than 40% of the vote.
Let's see if Fox is showing anything interesting or different. Nope, they're pretty much showing the same thing right now.
Oh, they don't even give you a Tilton scale. They don't even lightly adjust the colors. No way.
Nope. Nope. I mean, you can get it by hovering over, but
yeah, it's gonna be a fucking interesting long night. Oh, I gotta drive to Michigan tomorrow. It's gonna be fun.
well, that's good times.
Yeah, I might have to call this fucking night, guys.
Whenever you're ready.
All right. Well, cheers indeed. No. Oh, goddamn. Cheers indeed to the first live podcast. Wasn't perfect, but we completed it.
It was a good time, man.
We got Warrior, Dean, and fucking Board Freak that joined us. They were consistent all night. Much appreciated.